Hello, 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 and I just noticed I am missing something. Give me a second. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So, give me just a second just to fix a little something as I am missing something. Let's see if I can get this in. Complications, complications, complications. Not always, though. All right, so hopefully, let's see what we have going on here. Up, where did I go? Oh, this is not good. Little bit of complications going on here. All right, I am still here. My apologies for that confusion. Technical difficulties. Mercury's not even in retrograde yet, and there's a lot of energy going on, which is I'm just gonna blame everything on all the cosmic energy. So here I am right with you now. So my apologies for that little interruption that took place. I'm gonna just take a minute just to do some checking in to make sure all is well with everything now that I am actually here back with you without any interruptions. My deepest apologies for that. Everything now that I am. So I just want to just make sure where I am where I need to be, checking in. And I'm gonna keep this live fairly short just to get to the point of today's conversation about today's energy. My mission, my goal is to come to you almost every day to bring you a daily dose of energy, a daily dose of energy. And what that's going to look like is I'm going to be sharing with you some insight. All right, so here we are. I'm going to share with you some insight regarding where the planet is for the day, where the moon is for the day, and what body parts and organs are associated with either the planet, the moon, whatever have you. Specifically the moon for that matter, because the moon rotates every 2.5 days. So I do find it quite interesting in regards to how each of us may feel on a daily basis. Some days we might feel uplifted and motivated, and then other days we may feel tired and blah is the word I like to use. But before I dive further into this conversation, I do want to take a moment just to introduce myself for those of you who might be new to me or I'm new to you. I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. Super excited to be with you here today on December 20th, 2021. We do have a whole lot of energy going on, This energy has been going on all year since 2021 has started, with many, many planets in retrograde. And many of the planets have actually come out of retrograde, and now many of the planets are starting to go back into retrograde. Now, if you do not know what retrogrades mean at this point in time, if you are new to this whole process of energy work, retrograde just means that the energy of that planet slows down and gives us some time to reflect on whatever the energy of the planet is. For example, Venus has gone retrograde as of December 19th, which was yesterday. So we are literally right in the beginning phase of Venus being in retrograde. Now, we've all had the experience of Venus being in retrograde plenty of times before. Venus is actually retrograde in Capricorn energy. Capricorn is the house of work, fame, success, achievements, awards, how we are working on ourselves, spiritually speaking, and how we work on our body, how we move our body, which is extremely important. And it's going to be highlighted as we move into 2022. After all, the energy we are going into in 2022, based on numerology, is called a 6 universal energy. And 6 in numerology carries the energy of healing, the healer, nurturing, karmic cycle, and also home and family. So when we think about home, it's the home that you live in, your shelter, and also the home of your body, how you embody a healthier habit. And I'm also noticing that internet's a little crazy today, so there's a lot of stagnation going on in this video. So with that all being said, I do want to do my best on keeping this as interesting as possible and making sure the energy flows nicely. So I'm just going to invite some folks in, see who's around at this present time. If anyone is around, they can come and join me in our conversation. Otherwise, they can watch it on the replay, however that works for everybody. So there is a lot of what do we call it? Skipping going on here. So let me dive right into the topic for today. And that topic is in regards to where the moon is for today. We have Venus in retrograde in Capricorn, and today is Monday, so Mondays are ruled by moon energy. The moon today is in Cancer. Now, when we think about Cancer and Capricorn, how they are connected, how they are associated to one another, they are opposition of each other. So anybody who has Capricorn in Sun, Moon, or Rising, or for that matter, any of the other planets for that matter, and also have Cancer in Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any other planets, today is going to be a very intense, energetic day. And you may be feeling this energy in certain areas of your body and organs. So, for example, Cancer carries the energies in their stomach, in their breasts, in their womb, and the ovaries. Those are just some of the areas where Cancer's associated with in regards to our body. So I bring this energy to you because I want to inform you and also enlighten you in regards to what you might be feeling today. There might be some stomach issues going on just based on nervousness, anxiousness, or even excitement, because there is a lot of greatness happening in this amazing energy with Venus being in Capricorn in retrograde. There's a lot of shifting taking place. Although when we think about retrograde energy, retrograde slows down the energy a little bit, but at the same time, it gives us an opportunity to evaluate what is going on in our life, what is going on in our workplace, what is going on in our home. And a lot of changes are coming in. So I did want to share this with you, and I was looking to explore into this conversation a little more deeply and with a little more time involved, but for whatever the reasons are, internet's a little sticky today, and I keep noticing that I'm freezing, and I want this message to be delivered in the most positive way possible. So we're just going to send out energy to the internet right now that whatever's going on with the internet energetically, that things start to run a little more smoothly for all of us, especially for those of you who are working today on your computers, that this energy may be so powerful that it could be causing a lot of disruption in the internet world, so to speak. So let's just bring our attention back to this moon energy in Cancer. Moon rotates every 2.5 days. Therefore, based on where your moon energy is and where the collective moon energy is, may definitely interpret your emotional state. Cancer is a water sign, which also means we may also feel a little more emotional today than we might have felt in the last 48 hours. Whereas when we had that amazing full moon in Gemini, Gemini is an air sign. So it was more intellect, where now this is more emotional. This is more like, how do I feel? And when we think about the moon energy, moon is associated with our heart center. So it really is about how we feel. Also, moon is associated with the sacral energy, the womb. And today might be a day where you might be doing a lot of reflecting on your inner child. So what I'd like to leave you with for today is take some time today to do something that's going to reflect something that your inner child enjoyed doing, specifically relating to movement. So maybe it might have been going to the park and riding on the swings, running around, playing ball, dancing, singing, doing some sort of creative process. So use today's energy, the moon in Cancer, with Venus in retrograde in Capricorn. Use today's energy to allow yourself to move your body, to activate the energy within you. And again, as I mentioned earlier, the body parts and organs associated with Cancer is the stomach, your breast, your womb, and ovaries, specifically associated with the feminine energy. So when we think about it, and even for the males out there, you might be feeling some energy in the solar plex. The solar plex is your stomach, where you might be holding on to some nervous energy. Maybe some exciting things are going on. Maybe you're doing a massive move, moving out of your home to a new home. Maybe your job is changing. There's a lot of energy going on in the job force right now, with all that's going on collectively with media right now. So there might be a lot of nerves going on right now in reference to the energy sitting in the belly of being worried and doubtful. So I'd like to send out to you, for those of you who might be experiencing some nervous energy due to your work situation, to recognize that I truly believe that whatever is going on for us and is helping us move into a different direction. So if you are that person out there who is struggling with the possibility of losing your job, rather than thinking about it as losing your job, I like you to replace the word losing with releasing. You're releasing a part of your life that you've outgrown, psychically speaking, spiritually speaking. You may not feel as though you've outgrown in reference to being there, but you probably have outgrown it in reference to your values, your respect, your honor, and even the fame of it all. So rather than thinking about losing this job, thinking about releasing it, and releasing it with the sense of gratitude. So take time today in this moon's energy to sit in gratitude of what you appreciate about the job that you had, and how you like to take those things that you appreciate about the job and apply it to something that you're going to be moving into. And by releasing this energy, you're releasing it with grace and peace. And then you're making that space for something new to come in. And that new may very well end up being something that you're going to be doing on your own as an entrepreneur. So this is a great opportunity. When we think of Capricorn energy and Venus together, Venus is about our relationships, our love, and our money. And when we think about Capricorn energy, Capricorn is about your job, your 9 to 5, whether it's your spiritual work that you're doing or you're actually going to a 9 to 5 job. That's what Capricorn is all about. Capricorn is highlighting the fame, the service, the awards, the achievements, the accomplishments, and how successful you are in this area. Hello, Tamika. How are you? Saying hello to some of my Facebook friends on my page, because I am on there as well. And if you are somebody in this category right now, where within a matter of less than a week, directly after Christmas, you may be receiving a termination notice, do not fear it. Empower it. And what I mean by empower it, know that this is an opportunity. As I like to call it, the universe is actually opening up an opportunity for you to either take some time between, let's say, the 27th through maybe the new year, and reflect on what it is you would like to be doing based on your soul's purpose. After all, Venus in Capricorn in retrograde goes direct on January 27th. So this is really from the time that many of you might be getting your termination notices, you literally will have 30 days to reboot your energy, which I find to be fascinating. So if you are in that category where you are releasing your job, remember we're letting go of the word losing your job. You're releasing your job and you're allowing that space to be open and allowing yourself to reboot over the next 30 days from the time Venus goes direct to figure out what it is you would like to be doing. And allow this moon's energy to capitalize on that, because between now and then we're also going to have a new moon in Capricorn, which new moons are all about new opportunities, and because it will be in Capricorn, the new opportunities are going to be about the new work you'll be doing. So as long as you do not hold on to the fear of losing your job and you allow yourself to step into being empowered on being asked to release the job, this will be a very enlightening experience for you. And you won't have to hold all this nervousness and worry in your belly, because that's the solar plex energy. So when I came on today, originally my whole intent was to really be able to fuel you with some insight to the moon today, giving you a dose of energy for today, which I believe I've done, just that is sort of got derailed into a different direction, which is obviously what we needed to talk about today. After all, when I do come in and share insight with you, before coming on with the insight, I connect with higher self and I ask higher self to guide me to deliver what needs to be said, because someone needs to hear this. Whether one person needs to hear this or a whole bunch of you need to hear this, do you know that there are many of you in the same category that within the next 7 days, there's going to be some life alternating situations going on for many, which again, many might be feeling this fear, this doubt, this worry. But I invite you to really step into being empowered by this opportunity. Whereas I always like to say, when you are not willing to walk away from something and something has really expired, the universe will step in and the universe will literally push you. And unfortunately, when that happens, the universe doesn't give you a parachute. The universe doesn't put a parachute on you so you can land gently. The universe just pushes you. And I'm almost positive that the universe has sent you many, many, many signs and opportunities to letting you know that, it's really time to move forward and out of this position. But you have chosen to hold on as long as you can, as long as your grip can hold. But now it's at a point where you're losing your grip and you're going to drop. And that's really where the universe is taking you. So this is an opportunity for you to really move into a different direction and possibly move into a direction that's going to serve you on a much higher level. After all, again, when we talk about moving into 2022, it is a sixth energy. This sixth energy is really about how we are going to start scheduling time for ourselves, and how with this Venus in Capricorn, Mercury in Capricorn, and Pluto in Capricorn, these three planets are really going to help us transition how we see ourselves, how we value ourselves, and where we really want to have the fame, success, and achievements and awards and be recognized for that, because perhaps up until now we have not been. So this is an amazing opportunity. And with the moon being in Cancer today, this might be something that might be weighing on your heart and might be sitting in your belly of nerves and worry, or nerves and excitement for that matter. Because again, besides many of you who might be doing this transition within the next 7 days, there's so many of you who are also getting ready to pack bags, boxes, and so much more, because you're going to be relocating your home. You are moving into a different location. I know there's a handful of people that I've spoken to over the last, give and take, 3 to 6 months, that as of January, they will be in a new home, a new apartment. And that's amazing as well. As I always like to say, anytime we move into a new year, there's new opportunities. And we're moving out of the energy of 2021, which is a 5 energy year collectively. Every one of us have endured some major changes, whether those changes were related to our body, how our body has changed just due to the last 2 years of not being as active as we would have liked, and perhaps even coming off our routine of eating as healthy as we would have liked. So there's a lot of changes that took place with our body structure. Then there's also changes that took place with jobs, because in the last 2 years, many people have transitioned from working in an actual place to working at home on Zoom. So a lot of changes, even for our children for that matter. Everyone has had to adapt to changes in the last 2 years. When we track back to 2020, which was a 4 energy year, that was the change of our foundation. And many people had to change their foundation too. So when we think about numerology and we follow into these personal energy years, the collective energy, it does start to make sense, which is one of the reasons why I share this insight with you, because I really want to be able to inspire you, enlighten you, and educate you on how to utilize numerology and astrology as a pair to navigate your everyday life and understand how our planets, such as the moon, Venus, Pluto, and Mercury, and all the other planets for that matter, are actually in alignment to helping us transition to the best version of who we are. So we are all in the process of shedding layers of ourselves that no longer serve who we really are, because we are all evolving into a higher vibration, higher dimension. And if we continue to work with the old mindset that does not match this new vibration, it's going to come out very staticky. It's like trying to use a plug from an Android phone on an iPhone. It doesn't work. You can't even plug it in. So if you're going to be using your old mindset on this upgraded version of you, it's not going to work. And that's going to create a lot of stagnation in your body, because your mindset is not matching your dimension at this point, your frequency at this point. So it's really important over give and take the next, next 10 days of 2021, to use this time to start reflecting on what's worked for you and what has not. And perhaps as you do move into 2022 in that sixth collective energy, you can get a better understanding to how to shift your mindset, change your patterns, change your habits, change your beliefs for that matter, and allow yourself to do the internal work, which is the Capricorn energy. As of December 23rd, we will be moving into the sun of Capricorn season. So besides for Pluto, Venus, and Mercury being in Capricorn, the sun will be moving there too. So we're going to have 4 planets working with us to help us work, help us value ourselves, help us move into the space of success and achievements. And how do we align with that? So this is a great opportunity as we are on the 20th of December. We have 3 days before we move out of Sagittarius energy, which is ninth house, which is about our higher philosophy, our higher wisdom, the spiritual warrior that you are, and also allowing this energy to travel through our bodies. And use these next 3 days to really dig deeper into who you are, so you can discover yourself and start to pull out, shed away what no longer serves this new version of you. So when we do move into Capricorn season as of the 23rd, you'll be very well adapted and adjusted to 4 planets being in Capricorn season. Now, I do want to put out there for those of you who have multiple planets in Capricorn, because I do know a handful of people that have Capricorn in other planets as well, whether it be in Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, whatever have you. If you are carrying Capricorn energy in other planets besides the 4 that I've just mentioned, know that this is going to be a very energetic and also enlightening season for you. A lot of work. So if you are not familiar with your natal chart, my invitation to you is go and check out astro.com or co-star natal free charts. Plug in the information they ask. If you're not sure what time you were born, you can actually then do two charts, one for 12 a.m. and then the other one for 12 p.m. Only difference on those two charts will be your ascending sign. Everything else will be the same. And this way here you can get a better understanding where each of these planets are on your chart based on your zodiac energy, and have a better understanding to how Capricorn season is going to work for you, literally, because Capricorn is the house of work, house of achievements, house of success. Capricorn is also associated with the masculine energy. So how you might look up to your father, how you might see men as father figures, how you see yourself in the masculine energy of having to take action. When we think of taking action, let's talk about the body for just a second. Masculine energy is associated with the right side of the body. So when we think about the right side of the body, is there anything on the right side of your body that might be causing a little discomfort? Every part of our body is associated with a metaphysical explanation. So if there's something on the right side of your body that's about taking action, that might be your body's way of letting you know that you need to take action on something. I always like to believe when we have physical discomfort somewhere in the body, it's usually stagnation because we're not taking action. So I want you to be aware of that. Now, if you're kind of curious to know if there is a specific body part on you that is creating a little discomfort and you're not quite sure what it would mean, this is an opportunity call to action where you can email those questions to healingwithin76@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to setting up some time with you to discuss those areas on your body that may have a little stagnation in it, to help release that energy so you can start taking the action you need to take. After all, we are in Venus Capricorn season. Venus is in retrograde right now. Venus is all about our bodies, the relationship we have with our bodies, the relationship we have with others, the relationship we have with ourselves, and the relationship we have with our work that we are here to do, whether it's the physical work, the 9 to 5, or our spiritual work that we are here to do. So with all that being said, again, just want to come back to this moon energy that is in Cancer right now. We'll be in Cancer for another 24 hours. And Cancer energy is associated with our stomachs, our breasts, the womb, and the ovaries, and a lot of other areas as well, but I was just guided to focus on that today. So please note that if you are experiencing stomach issues today, that itself is letting you know that there's something that needs your attention to either move out of your fears, worries, and doubts and your lack and limitations, and recognize that whatever you were experiencing is actually happening for you, not to you. And when you can move into that mindset of things are happening for you, not to you, things start to move in a much easier vibration. And also, again, those of you who are in the category of possibly being released of your job in the next 7 days, take this opportunity as an invitation for you to be moving into something that's going to serve you on a much higher level. I would like to pull a card for each and every one of you today, just to give you some work to do. Besides working on the solar plex, because the Cancer moon is associated with your solar plex, I want to also see what other card shows up. Interesting, it's the sacral energy, which again, when we talk about the moon, it's also about the sacral because it's about the wound. And when we talk about sacral energy, it really is about the wound. It's where we sit. It's where we literally start before we come. And it's also about the health. So when we think about that 6, as we move into 2022, we are all going to be focused on better health, healthier versions of ourselves, healthier body, scheduling time to move the body, scheduling time to be more health conscious. That 33 is really about the master teacher. You are going to teach yourself how to be a healthier version of you, the master teacher. When we think about the 3-3, again, it's a 6 energy. So right in alignment to the energy that we're moving into collectively, and also that Virgo energy as well. And in numerology, it's about healing. It's about healing your body, healing your home, healing your family. And I'm sure you want to make sure everyone in your household is healthy. So that is the energy for today. So really schedule some time. Do not wait until January 1st to start scheduling yourself on your calendar, to move your body, to schedule your times to when you're going to eat. I know that might sound really ridiculous, but it's really important. If you are somebody that literally forgets to eat because you get so busy being busy, you might need to set your watch to eat. So if you know you ate at 7 in the morning, you want to eat 3 hours later. A small little something that's balanced with proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. And eating every 3 to 4 hours just to keep your blood sugar leveled out throughout the day. So you do not get those highs and lows where you're feeling dizzy or nauseous because your sugar has dropped. So this is a perfect time. This is a perfect day to really sit and start planning out what your schedule is going to look like regarding your food intake, fueling and feeding, what your schedule is going to look like in regarding to movement. When is the best time for you to move your body? Are you an early riser? If so, maybe moving your body in the morning is the best for you. Do you prefer to move your body in the mid-afternoon? Or is it just healthier and easier for you to move your body at night? You need to work this into your schedule. And you also want to work this into your schedule every single day. So this is not just about, well, I'm going to just move my body on Tuesday and Thursday. This is really about learning to move your body every single day. You do not need to do the same thing every single day. For example, as a holistic personal trainer, here's a little tip. You can start off your Mondays with doing some light weight training, something that's going to incorporate a total body workout where you could do one exercise for each muscle and doing it for about a minute. So you're looking at about a 10-minute workout, and that you start with on Mondays. Tuesdays, you might want to embrace in some functional cardio movement. That could be going for a nice walk, 10-15-minute walk. Wednesdays could be your day where you're going to do your yoga or your stretches. And Thursdays, you can come back and start back to what you did on Monday, total body workout. And then Friday, you can come to your functional cardio, do a little different. So if you did a walk on Tuesday, maybe on Thursday, on Friday, you'll do an elliptical or put on a video and dance. And then on Saturday, you're going to do your stretch and yoga again. And then on Sunday, maybe you'll turn around and do some meditation on Sunday. Meditation it could be an active meditation where you're taking a walk and actively meditating, or you could be just sitting still, whatever it is, but you got to learn to move your body every single day, not just 2 days a week, not just once a week, every single day, because your body is extremely important. And to maintain a healthy body, we have to remember to move it every day. Now, ideally, I mentioned about 10-minute workouts. Ideally, that's a good place to start, doing 10 minutes a day. But my goal and my hope for you is that as you do your 10-minute workouts, you start to feel really, really good, and you start to want to do it longer. That you might want to do a 20-minute workout, or you might want to do a 30-minute workout, which is great. And a 30-minute workout is perfect. You do not have to exert your energy to do an hour of anything. So as long as you are getting the best of your workout in a short period of time and moving your body every single day so you could be a healthier version of you, that is the goal here. So ideally, the long-term goal is to try to incorporate a 30-minute workout into your day. And that 30-minute workout, again, could be a mixture of your weight training, your functional cardio, and your stretch or yoga. And you're doing it 3 times a day. Or if you're really a beginner, 10 minutes every single day. As I just shared a split with you, 10 minutes workout on Monday, 10 minutes functional cardio on Tuesday, 10 minutes yoga stretch on Wednesday, and then repeat the whole cycle again on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday may be your meditation day. I would also encourage you to do that Sunday meditation every day. Just so this way here, you're also developing a stress management plan into your life as well, because meditation helps to bring our mind, body, and spirit back down into a peaceful state of being. So again, if you need additional support here, feel free to go ahead and email. I would be more than happy to scheduling you a self-growth discovery session. See, as we discover what you are, who you are, and how you move your body, and what's the best plan for you, I can get you on my schedule. And if need be, you might need a little motivation. You might need to work with me as your personal trainer. And if that is the case, why not start doing that in 2022? I definitely have time, and I can make space for you on my schedule. So with all that being said, it is now about 35 minutes in. I'm going to let you go so I can get on my day. Have yourself an awesome day because I have a workout ahead of me. Enjoy today's moon in Cancer. Enjoy Venus in Capricorn in retrograde. And I will be back tomorrow to share some more exciting energy with you because, again, my goal here is to give you a daily dose of energy. Have yourself an awesome, awesome day. Until next time, bye-bye for now. And one more time, again, email your questions, comments, and if you are interested in scheduling that self-growth discovery session, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do hope you have an awesome rest of the day. Bye-bye for now.